I just took a couple of pictures here really quickly. There was a nice duck just perched on a rock and just right in the middle of the water, and a really nice surrounding around to take pictures. So I quickly fired off a couple of shots, and I didn't have time to get a video of it. This is my first day here. I'm just out on a trail near my campsite. I'm here camping for 2 nights. So I have pretty much about 2 days of photography, and on the last day kind of got into fishing lately, so I'm gonna go fishing with a couple of friends. But the first 2 days I came here solo, gonna focus on some photography. Mainly I got a new piece of equipment that I've been dreaming about for over a year. I've been thinking about it, and I've been getting into a bit more wildlife photography. So I have a Sony 400 2.8 that I recently got. I traded it in my 100 to 400 for this lens, and been saving up like crazy to get it. And I hope to make more videos of wildlife or chasing wildlife and learning about wildlife photography while using this lens, and taking you guys alongside with me. And today I'm just on a trail looking to do that exact thing. I'm looking to photograph some wildlife. You name it, there's abundant of it here. And the kind of interesting thing about, photography in general, when you start looking in nature as wildlife photography, I started to see things very differently. I started to notice that there's birds everywhere, there's ducks everywhere, there's deer. Just coming up here, I encountered 2 different deers on the trail. I took some pictures of it. I didn't film any video. They're not great, but it's all about the journey, kind of learning how to get better pictures, better wildlife. And my goal is to really just, get some unique wildlife photograph that I can be proud of and happy about. And I've encountered a lot of wildlife here in Quebec, and there's so much variety to photograph. Definitely I am excited about that. And at the same time, I get to learn a bit more about animals. Like I photographed, I believe it was a duck sitting on a rock in the middle of the water, and it's just the scenery is really nice. And I was able to grab some quick shots of it before it flew away. And there are some ducks and baby ducks in the distance, but they're too far away from me now. And the duck that I photographed, it's really colorful as well. And I found that when I'm kind of shooting at the water's edge, it's nice to go low. It's a nicer angle, looking straight at the animal rather than pointing down. I kind of used my Shimoda bag as kind of a mini tripod to set my lens on it and be able to photograph it. And it was more pleasing angle to shoot low when you're photographing like ducks or things like that. Oh man, I must have swallowed like 3 mosquitoes here. But I guess it's not such a bad thing, since I spent a lot of money on this lens. Definitely any savings I can make eating protein and alternative choices will save me some money buying groceries. But yeah, it's just really hard to stay still in one spot with all these mosquitoes, and I opted for like long sleeve just to protect myself. But yeah, every now and then the odd mosquito kind of makes its way down into my mouth. Yeah. Honestly, like with this kind of approach to wildlife photography, I'm definitely gonna not go for quantity, just go for quality. Even there's so much species around to photograph, from birds, deer, foxes, ducks, animals, like all kinds of stuff. So definitely, like if you try to do too much, it's gonna be overwhelming to do in one shot. I think like focus on one species a day and try to get the best shot possible. I think that's a good approach from what I realized kind of trying to do this. So I think for the rest of the day, for the rest of the time, while I still have light, which is about an hour, I I'm gonna focus on that one duck where I'm gonna try to do to get a better picture from earlier. Or, you know, we'll see. The whole thing is kind of exciting, and you guys get to come along with me, see what I could find. But every time I see something fly around or move, I'm like tempted to try to get a picture. Like I said, one species, get one great photo, close to great photo, and just be happy with that. At the end of the day, I can go back to my campsite feeling like I actually did something. Conditions right now, the light's so nice behind me that I want to get a picture in this kind of reflection and this kind of light. I think about half an hour more before the sun dips behind the horizon. It's kind of getting there, but the light's still pretty nice. It's more stronger to my right. It's kind of fading a bit here, but it's still there, kind of to some degree. Shit, there's something happened. That is beautiful. If you can see it, there's a bird just sitting, just landed on top of that tree. Just majestic. Oh man, I saw it coming in, flying in, and it's landing in such a position. It's just so majestic. Just on top of the tree with the sky behind it. Photography ain't done yet. That was amazing. Oh my god. Just when I said I was gonna leave and this happened. I missed the minute it launched off that tree. You gotta stick with it, you know, and I feel like I couldn't have got the better picture.